This is your common purple coneflower. The scientific name is Echinacea purpurea, but it's actually Echinacea, but everybody slurs it together as Echinacea. And it's in the Asteraceae family, which is your daisies and your sunflowers. And this is your classic purple coneflower variety, but there are over 40 subcategories and cultivars of it. Don't know if you can see it, but the stems, they're very prickly, rough, just like the seed head.
Echinacea is from the Greek word echinos, meaning hedgehog or sea urchin, and these flowers are so prickly on the stems and in the centers of the flower.
Now, this flower up here is 5 feet tall, and this one right here is about 4 feet tall, and we had to move this plant because we had it in another bed, and it was so tall, and it was a raised bed. I've got plenty of pictures I'm going to put on my website of it in the raised bed, and it was just too tall for that area. So this year I'm making major changes in my garden, and when it rained really well, we took it and replanted it. It makes for some great cut flowers, and the more that you cut the flowers back, the more it blooms. And I'm excited to see that this is surviving. I like looking at them from the side like this. It's surviving its transplant. This one is dying back, and if I leave it, the birds are going to come and pluck off all the petals to get to the seed. The goldfinches especially love it. Most of these are dying back. I need to be getting some new ones. I think this one's fairly new, which is good. I need to see signs on this transplanted plant of new flowers. And here's one coming out, so I'm excited. And there's actually another new one, and there's another new one there. So I need to get back here and trim back all these dead ones. You are always going back and forth between trim it back or leave it for the birds, because if you trim it back you get new blooms, and if you leave it for the birds, that's good as well. We have had so many of these purple coneflowers in our beds throughout the year, but this is the only one I have right now, and I think my husband weeds them as weeds, so I'm going to make sure I mark them now better so they don't get weeded. Now we have it staked up. We did not have it staked up in the other bed, and we let it fall and sprawl everywhere, and I like it that way, but because we transplanted it, we had to stake the whole plant up. But it gives you an idea how this is a prairie flower, and it's often seen standing tall in prairies, just blowing in the wind, and I love that picture, and I love the image of that and wanting that in my garden. And I got another tall one over here, so they should work well together. This purple coneflower is about, well, that one at the top is about 4 feet high. In general, it's only about 3 feet high, so I love that it's shorter. The flowers aren't quite as big as the other one, but it's a very prolific bloomer. I like it. I like it against the white. I'm out here early in the morning, so the shadows are strong.